Technology and teamwork, making the streets of Chicago safer. I'm Peter Carl, and this is Chicago Crime Watch. Dogfighting is a vicious crime that pits two dogs against each other, sometimes to death. Now, the Chicago Police Department is offering reward money, a new tool to help put an end to this brutal activity.
We are announcing today with the Chicago Police Department that with the Humane Society of the United States, we're now offering up to $5,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone involved in animal fighting.
Over the past 2 years, the Chicago Police Department and the Humane Society of the United States have worked in a partnership to stop dogfighting in the city. This reward program is the latest in that endeavor.
We do know that dogfighting is a crime, and we do know that dogfighting also is associated and related to narcotic trafficking, gang activity, and violence. So I think this program is a great program, and definitely a time has come.
Nationwide, hundreds of thousands of dogs are put in dogfighting pits every year. The dogs suffer mutilation and often live in deprivation, but the violence doesn't end with the fight. It leads to other crimes.
Dogfighting is connected to gangs, guns, and drugs. Wherever you see violent crime, wherever you see drugs going on, you're going to find dogfighting, the backyard breeding that goes along with it, and particularly in domestic violence, batteries, that sort of thing. It's connected.
Whether you like dogs or not, dogfighting is about brutality, and we must put an end to the senseless torture of living creatures and the psychological scars that dogfighting leaves on children that witness this cruelty.
So dogs have feelings too. Dogs have feelings too, and they need to be respected and they need to be treated decently, okay?
The reward posters are being hung up throughout the city, including here at the Community Alliance of Peace, an after-school program for children from the Cabrini Green neighborhood. Last year, children from this program visited the 18th District to have a positive experience with dogs.
And they had an opportunity to interface and interact with the dogs, and they understood a lot better, as opposed to running from a dog, how they can, kind of interact in a positive way. And so that's one of the things that we want to be able to encourage young people, that they have to not only be aware of each other, but also about animals too.
So far, the police department's Animal Crimes Unit has not seen any evidence of organized dogfighting in the city. The majority of cases involve dogfighting on street corners. One of the problems in curbing the crime is while people may know what's going on in their neighborhood, they don't call police. The hope is that this nationwide reward program will be an incentive to get people to come forward and report dogfighting.
I think it's a great tool that's going to assist us in doing our job, and it might bring people who may normally have been afraid or didn't want it. It's an impetus for them to get involved. Although it's monetary, it's going to be a great tool for us.
As a part of the agreement between the Humane Society and the Police Department, the Humane Society provides intelligence information on dogfighting operations to the Animal Crimes Unit. It also provides expert training sessions for officers and is funding a police training video on dogfighting.
In our scenario, the overwhelming evidence points to dogfighting.
The injuries on the dogs were consistent with dogfighting. You could see the blood around the neck and just the way the dogs were tied up. Those are indicators.
The evidence and the neighbor's statements contradict the homeowner's statements.
Although the owner denied, there was still evidence on scene, and he was placed into custody.
Dogfighting, animal cruelty is very much like domestic violence was 20 years ago. Our officers are just now finding out what the new laws are, how to proceed when they find a dogfighting situation, how to gather evidence, who to call, how to preserve that evidence, what to do with the dogs, etc. So it's a long training process.
We're just very excited to partner with the Chicago Police Department on this campaign. The Animal Crimes Unit is one of the model agencies fighting animal fighting. We hope other cities will take their lead to have such an active and talented force on the ground to fight animal fighting.
Here in Illinois, dogfighting is a felony. Nationwide, over the past 5 months, the Humane Society has paid out 5 rewards of $5,000 each. If you have any information about animal fighting, call 1-800-535-STOP. Callers can remain anonymous and still be eligible to receive the reward money. That's it from the CrimeWatch News Desk. I'm Peter Carl. Thank you for watching.